As the debate over the impending Spot Bitcoin ETF approval raged on, the entire cryptocurrency world held its breath. Some saw it as a catalyst for a meteoric rise, a golden ticket to the moon, while others remained cautious, fearing the storm that could follow. The anticipation was electric, but no one could predict how the ETF's approval would truly impact Bitcoin's fate. All eyes were on the horizon, wondering if Bitcoin's future lay in the hands of regulators or if it would soar to unprecedented heights, defying expectations. Welcome to the Cryptoholics Corner, your hub for all things crypto. Join us as we dive into the world of cryptocurrencies. Stay tuned for enlightening episodes, and remember, the crypto universe is vast, and together, we'll navigate its depths. Alright, the whole buzz around this Spot Bitcoin ETF approval is no joke. It's like the Bitcoin market is on the edge of something big, and everyone's got their eyes glued to the screen, waiting for that green light. So what's this Spot Bitcoin ETF thing all about? Well, it's like this fancy investment fund that shadows Bitcoin's price. Imagine you could hop on the Bitcoin train without actually buying the digital gold yourself. That's the deal with this ETF. It opens the door to a whole new gang of investors, including those big-shot institutional ones. These institutional investors usually play by some strict rules. Gotta follow the risk management playbook. But with this ETF, it's like they've got the golden ticket that lets them waltz into the Bitcoin party while keeping things on the straight and narrow. But hold on, there's more to this story. If this ETF gets the thumbs up, it could change the game for Bitcoin's liquidity. You see, liquidity is just a fancy way of saying how easy it is to buy and sell something. More liquidity means smoother trading, which could help put a leash on Bitcoin's wild price swings. Another thing, this ETF could be Bitcoin's backstage pass to stardom. With regular folks jumping into Bitcoin via the ETF route, it could bring in a whole lot more believers, and that's some good news for the long-term growth of the Bitcoin universe. So, as the world watches and waits, the Bitcoin market is standing at the crossroads, and everyone's wondering if this ETF is going to be the key to its future or just another twist in the wild ride. There are a number of potential benefits to a Spot Bitcoin ETF. Let's break it down. Firstly, increased demand and liquidity. Imagine this. A Spot Bitcoin ETF would make investing in Bitcoin as easy as ordering pizza online. This could create a real Bitcoin buying frenzy, with more people wanting a piece of the action. And more people wanting to buy means higher demand. Increased demand means higher prices, and that's music to the ears of institutional investors. Secondly, reduced volatility. Picture a roller coaster ride versus a smooth sailing boat. A Spot Bitcoin ETF might just be the stabilizing influence Bitcoin needs. By bringing in more regulation and transparency, it could attract investors who like their investments with a side of safety. Thirdly, increased awareness and adoption. Think of it as a spotlight on Bitcoin's stage. A Spot Bitcoin ETF would put Bitcoin in front of a much larger audience. This could lead to more people getting to know Bitcoin and, in time, embracing it. The more the merrier. Fourthly, improved market efficiency. Think of it as upgrading from a horse-drawn carriage to a sleek, high-speed train. A Spot Bitcoin ETF would make buying and selling Bitcoin a breeze. This could mean better prices and lower costs for everyone involved. And lastly, greater financial inclusion. It's like opening the doors to a fancy club for everyone. A Spot Bitcoin ETF could make it possible for folks in underserved communities to get in on the Bitcoin action. It's not just an investment, it's a potential lifeline against economic turbulence. And here's the big picture. If the Spot Bitcoin ETF becomes a reality, it could also have a ripple effect. It might convince doubters that Bitcoin is a legit player in the financial world, paving the way for more businesses and regular folks to embrace it. Additionally, the fresh influx of investors could turbocharge innovation in the cryptocurrency sector. Now, while a Spot Bitcoin ETF might bring promise, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There's a fair share of risks to navigate too. Let's now move forward to the potential risks of a Spot Bitcoin ETF. First of all, market shenanigans. We've got the risk of market manipulators having a field day. With a Spot Bitcoin ETF in play, it might become a tad easier for those sneaky folks to pull some strings and mess with Bitcoin's price, so watch out for that. Secondly, roller coaster rides. Buckle up because there might be a bumpy ride ahead. When a Spot Bitcoin ETF gets the green light, it could mean a lot of action in the Bitcoin market. Investors will be buying and selling ETF shares like there's no tomorrow, which could stir up some short-term chaos and ups and downs. Thirdly, red tape alert. The cryptocurrency universe is like the Wild West of finance, still figuring out the rulebook. If, however, a spot Bitcoin ETF gets a thumbs up, governments might decide it's time to lay down some new law. New regulations could roll in, and that could be a game changer for Bitcoin. Keep an eye out on what the authorities have in store. So, what can we really expect when it comes to the approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF? Well, that's the million-dollar question, and it's a bit like trying to predict the weather. We can't say for sure. Analysts are all over the map on this one. Some are waving the bullish flag, claiming that a spot Bitcoin ETF could send Bitcoin prices rocketing. Now the others are playing it cool, warning that the market might have already priced in the ETF approval. It's a classic case of bulls versus bears. Now, here's the kicker. The approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF isn't a done deal. The US Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, has played the rejection card before. Some believe that the SEC might just give the nod this time, considering how the Bitcoin market has grown up and gotten a bit more responsible. A spot Bitcoin ETF could be a game changer. It might bring more big players into the Bitcoin arena, smooth out the wild market swings, and even make Bitcoin more of a household name. But, and it's a big but, there are also some potential dark clouds on the horizon. Think market manipulation, high volatility, and regulatory hurdles. So, before you dive into the crypto deep end, make sure you do your homework and tread carefully. Bitcoin's future might be as unpredictable as the weather, and it's best to be prepared for a twist in the forecast. Once again, we at the Cryptoholics Corner thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope you've gained valuable insights and knowledge that will empower you in your crypto endeavors. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell to stay updated with the latest trends, news, and tips. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep prospering in the fascinating realm of cryptocurrencies.